Hi guys, I don't see myself, but I was just editing my video about how I first came to Croatia. I got the idea to make a quiz and find a quiz online to see how Croatian I am. And I think it would be funny just to check it out. Okay. You meet a friend for a coffee, they ask you how you are. You will give a short positive reply, thank them and return the question, great thanks, and you dive straight into everything that bothers you, and you and your friend will use the coffee break for mutual complaining. Give a quick reply about yourself, then inquire about your friend's state of mind and all other friends you have in common. I think you will dive into explaining more. You're having drinks with a friend. When it's time to pay, your friend picks up the tab. You will protest and insist to cover half of the bill. Thank them and say, the next round is on me. Say nothing, order another drink, and expect that your friends keep treating you. I think next round is on me is a common thing. They don't protest about covering the bill. It's not such a pride thing here, so they're very laid-back people, and I think it's more like, returning favors and this sort of things. You are having a meal in a restaurant. The food arrives undercooked. You will fly off the handle, shout at the waiter and demand to speak to the manager. Shrug your shoulders and eat your food without complaining. Undercooked. Politely ask the waiter to return the food and ask for the same meal to be cooked just the way you like it. Well, I think this is not a Croatian thing. I think it's a very personal thing to say. I would probably try it first, and if it's really not my taste and I cannot really eat it because it's undercooked, depends what it is, by the way. If it's meat, I will really politely ask for the waiter to return the food. If it's vegetables or fruit or something else, dairy or I don't know what, depends, really depends. I guess Croatians will shrug and eat it anyway, but they're also polite, so maybe eat it without complaining, let's say. You're buying fresh fruit and vegetables at farmer's market. You will roll up your eyes, tell the vendor their price is ridiculous and walk away. Pay the exact price the vendor is asking for. Promise to buy more from the vendor if they give you a discount, of course. Always bargaining. That's a Balkan thing. There is no way you go and pay the full price. No way. This is like a business, you know? You have been invited for a meal at a friend's house. You will sit at the table through the meal and enjoy the lady of the house serve you. Sit at the table through the meal, compliment each course of fine, and finally thank the lady of the house for a wonderful meal. Sit at the table while you eat, but with each course you offer to help the lady of the house at serving and clean the table. I think if you have Slavic and Balkan manners, you always do that. It's I think it's in Western countries is not so accustomed to help the housewife or the lady of the house, like it says here, with her work, because it's considered kind of rude, because like she cannot handle it or you're meddling in her work. But since we're such a close nation and Balkan people and Slavic people, we have personal boundaries. But when it's about these kind of things, when it's about the hospitality and the food and everything about the food, I have seen very rarely that people just sit and don't help. It's like unwritten rule, wherever you go on the Balkan places in countries, you will see that mostly girls that are coming from poor families, I think, are raised like that, like me, you have to help. Like, no matter where you are, you have to offer your help, and just saying thank you is never enough. And if you really like the meal and you're really thankful for it, you should get your ass up and help that lady clean the dishes or put the next meals, because it's kind of rude as another woman. You know, it's like being supportive of her, trying her best. You're stopped by traffic police for speeding. You will think of a tear-jerking excuse for speeding and trying to get off the hook, pay the fine and carry on with your trip. Take pity on the officer for having to stand by the side of the road in this horrible heat rain, and offer them some cash for lunch in exchange for letting you go. Oh, come on! I think the last one is more Bulgarian thing to do, but I think there's a sarcasm here. But Croatian will pay the fine and carry on with their trip. You have a leak in your apartment and need to find a good plumber. You will ask a friend or relative to fix your plumbing. Go online and search Google for a local plumber. Get on the phone with your friend and ask him to recommend someone. Veza vezite. You will ask someone to be recommended to you. Yes, if you're top tier citizen and you really follow the rules. Forget to register on purpose, thinking there is no way anyone can check I'm here. Been there, done that. Call your friend. Yeah, if you're sociable Croatian person, I think you will do the last one. But I think most of the Croatians will forget to register. You just discovered an amazing beach somewhere in the Croatian coast. The following day you arrive to the beach as early as dawn and please. Oh my god. Yeah, you will leave the towel. Croatian seafood is healthy and it tastes great. So when on the coast you will go to a restaurant and eat prime quality fish for 500 kunas a kilo, because when it comes to great food, money is not an issue. Make friends with the local fishermen and buy fresh from them. You'll grill your own fish to save money. Eat pizza or kebab because you can have fish at any time you want. Well. If you're a student, you will do probably the last one. Eat pizza or kebab because you can have fish anytime you want. If you're a little bit more adult and grown up Croatian, make friends with the local fishermen and buy fresh fish from them. And yeah, save money. Always save money. You find yourself with a large sum of extra money, you will give some of the money to your family and relatives to help them out and use the rest of it for the comfortable life. Invest in new experiences, travel to places you always wanted to visit, or go on a course to learn something new. Buy a larger apartment, a summer house, or a new car. I think Croatians will do that. You love your job because it makes you a lot of money, which is the only reason why you still put up with your draconian boss. It is a state institution which makes it safe and provides you with decent living. It's creative and flexible, even though it's risky. You love being your own boss. I think Croatians is this one. If you ever lost your job, you would sign up for a doll. I don't know what that means, and wait for the job center to call you when something new comes up. Move in with your parents and live off their pension. Oh my god, I don't want to insert this stereotype. Minimize your living costs, even if it meant moving into with your parents, and use this time to start your own business. Oh, all three are possible. What a Croatian would do. Both of the answers are mentioning the parents. I think, I don't want to be right, but I think it's the second one because, yeah. You need a specialist medical test or treatment. Oh my god. You dip into your savings and pay for the best private medical care. Get yourself on the waiting list and put your trust in Croatia's free health system. Call your friends with connections and make sure you get special treatment within the free health system. Yep, you will do that last one, because first one is too expensive and not everybody have savings. Second one is just it's similar to be waiting for a miracle, which is possible, and I have been pleasantly surprised by Croatian health system many times before, so but the usual Croatian will do the third one. As a parent, the most important thing you want to give to your children when they grow up is a roof over their head. You either build a house or buy them an apartment. Confidence in themselves and freedom to be their own people. Constant support no matter how old they are. You cook, clean and babysit their children. Well. As a Croatian parent, I think you try to do all three. But I think the house safety is the primary one for the cooking and the babysitting thing. But I think I will say that this. Oh, is it done? You wanted to know how Croatian you are? Congratulations, this is how you fit into the Croatian mentality. You're pure Croat. I am pure Croat. Everything comes easy to you in Croatia. You have a good job, family you can count on, and a wide circle of friends. Whenever you need something, you know exactly how to go about and get it. You rarely feel lonely or scared for the future. True, maybe you don't have all the riches you desire, but you know that's not the point of life. Exactly. Keep being generous. Your biggest assets are the people you have in your life. Once in a while, step outside of safety net and meet someone new. Be curious, ask them about their views. You might learn something new, or you might start appreciating your life even more. Wow, that was really nice. I'm pure Croat.